All right, hi everybody. Here's another example of some common factoring. So when we take a look at this one right here, between these two terms here, uh, notice that what I've got here again is sort of hard to see this binomial factor, this x minus 4, but I see it in both of the terms here in this binomial. So I'm going to take that out here. But remember that the rule is we're going to take out the common factor with the smallest exponent. So I'm seeing x minus 4 squared in the first term and x minus 4 cubed in the second term. So I am going to take out the x minus 4 squared out of both those terms. Now, in that first term, that is going to leave me with a 6x squared. And then I took that x minus 4 squared right out. Then over here, I've got this x minus 4 cubed, and I'm going to divide that by x minus 4 squared because that's essentially what what this is. It's division. And you simply subtract the exponents, and so it'll be x plus minus 4, to the 1. So this is going to be minus, and I got to be careful about this because of this operation right here. I got to make sure that when I factor this out, I am going to make this x minus 4 to the 1. Now, look what I've done there. Okay, I've put the brackets around it or the parentheses around it, and I put it to the 1 here. Now, did I really need to do that? Well, no, I didn't. But if I don't, I open myself up to making this mistake. And it is very common for people to go and do that. Well, that's wrong. And if you're not seeing it right now, let me show you really quickly what's going on here. It should have been this to the 1 here. Now, for me to get rid of those parentheses, what I need to do is I need to distribute through this negative to both terms here. That negative 4 that I'm seeing in that x minus 4 should actually become positive 4 when you multiply or distribute that negative through. So it should become 6x squared minus x plus 4. So as long as you're seeing that issue with the negative multiplying through, not a problem. If you're not, then you're going to need to be able to you're going to need to take this kind of step by step and make sure that you do that distribution through as its own step there. Now, the last thing that I might do here is just take a quick look and say, well, can I factor this one down? It's a quadratic, so I'm going to check my discriminant, b squared minus 4ac. So my b there is negative 1 minus 4 times 6 times 4. Well, I can tell you right now, what I'm looking for here is I'm looking for a perfect square. If the result that I get here is a perfect square, then I should be able to factor that. But in this case right now, I am going to get a negative number. I don't even have to go through and do the rest of that. I'm going to get positive 1 minus, what is it? It's going to be like 98. Sorry, 96. My mistake, 96. That is going to give me a negative number. That's not going to work there. So yeah, that is as good as that's going to get.